With its focus on prevention of foodborne illnesses, the Food Safety Modernization Act's Produce Safety Rule contains language that tells growers they must inspect, maintain, clean, and sanitize all food contact surfaces or equipment and tools as frequently and reasonably as necessary to protect against contamination of covered produce.
Sanitation is only required under specific farm conditions and may not be always necessary. An example of when it is required includes when produce items with bird feces come in contact with a food contact surface, or when a worker who touches a food contact surface is sent home with contagious disease.
Key pieces of equipment that come into contact with produce are harvest crates. Best practices suggest that you designate crates for harvesting only. Designate other crates for storage and processing within packaging sheds, coolers, and other indoor facilities. Keep these crates out of fields. Having a minimum of 2 kinds of crates can help reduce the risk of using harvest crates with produce undergoing cleaning and processing. Harvest crates must be cleaned and sanitized as needed.
Plastic crates are easier to clean.
To clean crates, you can use a rag, brush, or any other implement that can be cleaned and sanitized between uses. Remember, the tools need to be cleaned and sanitized prior to use. Place the crate in the wash container of clean water with no detectable E. coli in mild soap solution, following manufacturer's instructions, and scrub off all debris. Place the crate in the rinse container of clean water and thoroughly rinse it. Make sure the soap is completely removed. Let's review the definition of cleaning and sanitizing. Cleaning is the process of removing organic matter or debris and other types of soil from a surface, such as containers, utensils, equipment, and crates. Sanitizing is the process of reducing the number of microorganisms that are on a properly cleaned surface to a safe level.
The last step may be sanitation, but this is only when appropriate and necessary. Growers must inspect, maintain, and clean, and, when necessary and appropriate, sanitize all food contact surfaces of equipment and tools used in covered activities, as frequent as reasonably necessary to protect against contamination of covered produce in subsection L of 112.123 of the Code of Federal Regulation.
Place the crate in the sanitized container with a sanitizing solution and wait for proper contact time, following manufacturer's instructions. If you are an organic producer, consult with your certifying agency before you buy a sanitizer. It is critical that you monitor the concentration of sanitizer in the water. This can be done with single-use test strips or other monitoring tools. Manage the water as necessary to maintain its adequate safety and quality. Keep in mind that the amount of dirt and suspended organic matter in the water will require you to adjust frequency. Remove the crate and let air dry. Do not place cleaned and sanitized plastic crates on the ground. It is important they be placed on cleaned pallets or other cleaned surfaces. Remember to document your cleaning procedures. Keep the records in an accessible location. Date, name, and signature of the person who performed the task should be included in the document. If your farm has wooden crates, you can use them for harvesting produce. It is difficult to clean and sanitize wooden crates. If you must use wooden crates, consider using a food-grade liner. Damaged crates, both plastic and wood, cannot be cleaned and sanitized well because the cracks can serve as a location where dirt and bacteria biofilms can accumulate. Remember to document your cleaning procedures. Keep the records in an accessible location. Wash water must be discarded in a safe way. Make sure you check with your local jurisdiction on how to dispose of water that was used to wash and sanitize crates. Follow these steps and you can prevent contaminants moving from harvest crates to produce. Remember that clean produce reduces the risk of foodborne illnesses and maintains the freshness of your produce.